You may not know much about the social networking website called Myspace, but your kids do.
We're doing a story on Myspace. Has anybody ever heard of it?
Our experience at Toby Johnson Middle School helps explain the explosive growth of Myspace. A youngster setting up an account today will discover he or she has more than 76 million potential friends.
Now let's see a show of hands of everybody in the class that has a Myspace account. Nearly everybody.
Kids feel a lot of pressure to have an account. A lot of things at school are based on conversations that happened on Myspace.
Keep in mind, these are 7th and 8th graders, and many, if not most, don't meet the Myspace minimum age of 14.
If you're under 14, how do you get a Myspace account?
You lie about your age.
You lie about your age?
Yeah.
You're 13.
Yes.
And you have a Myspace account.
Yes, I do.
Kids use their Myspace profile to offer a window into their lives, their pictures, their hobbies, their likes, dislikes, and more.
Full names, first, middle, and last, their date of birth, where they were born, their physical description.
Yeah.
They don't have a global view of what's happening, and they think they're just talking to their friends, their buddies at school. Name them.
Davis Police Detective Brent Buring speaks to parent groups about the danger of kids exposing too much personal information.
Preferential offenders will work to try to get the confidence of a child or to become their best friend, and all the information that these kids put out, it makes it easy.
Why do you think Myspace requires you to be 14 to have an account?
Because younger children generally lack the sophistication to protect themselves online, Myspace set the minimum age of 14 and recently changed the rules so profiles of users under 16 cannot be seen by strangers.
There's the predators out there.
But again, the age restrictions are easily defeated.
I said it was 16.
This 14-year-old is certainly not alone. A few minutes of searching turned up other Toby Johnson Middle School students with public profiles because Myspace thinks they're 16 or older.
That's one of my students at our school.
This one?
Yes, very much.
We showed Principal Patrick McDougall photographs of kids we found at his school through Myspace.
Yeah, I don't know that kid as well, but she's a student here. Just the fact that you doing a story could quickly identify kids at my school tells me that they're not taking the precautions they need to take to really keep themselves safe.
And it gets worse, with some kids pretending to be someone they're not. Here's the public profile of a girl claiming to be 17. We know she's really just 14.
It's this great forum to create this alternative reality me.
Along with an astonishing amount of personal and sexually suggestive information. This 14-year-old middle school student lists among her hobbies topless sunbathing.
Well, that would be something that her mom might be surprised to know is on her Myspace account because she's an awesome kid. Well, that's one of the things we tell the parents is go on Myspace and see what it's all about. See what your kids are posting. See what they're putting out there.
Anybody got on when they were 12? 11?
7th grade.
And just as easily as these kids said they're older than they really are, anyone can say they're younger. It took me less than 5 minutes to create a profile for a fictional 16-year-old boy. And make no mistake, I'm not the only stranger checking profiles on Myspace.
How many of you people have been contacted by somebody you don't know?